Oh. Hello, everybody. Yeah, don't pay attention to my hair. Just came out of the shower. Um, yeah, a little fun in here, but looking at that report and looking at what's going on in the sky today, we're going to have a push and pull and divine assistance. And at the end of the day, is what kind of assistance are you going to be seeking in? What is it going to end at 11 o'clock in the afternoon? There's going to be a very intense energy in there. But throughout the day, this push and the pull is going to be interesting, I would say. Since we have the Mars right now in Leo, you might feel in it, kind of like a pressure from underneath of things, put things that goes on in there, kind of like you need things to do, things to be moved, and so on and so on. But at the same time, you have to understand what you're moving, when you're moving, how you're moving, and so on. That is going to be the push energy. The pull energy is actually it's coming from Venus. And today the moon is going to be transitioning into Gemini. That's going to be a very interesting triggering friendships with yourself, with you, and working on the friendshipness with others. Oof, yes, there's going to be some little triggers. Right, so that's what it's so far in the quickie for it, for the people who has no patience to listen the astrogravitational report. For the rest, I want to welcome the people who came into the chat. Erica, Christine, thank you for coming in. And right now, I'm going to be moving you on the side in there for, and let's gonna be seeing what is it cooking in the sky, what is the gravitation is gonna be, what is the energies is gonna be, and what we are going to deal with this energy that turns into emotions. So, with that being said, on here, okay, 7 o'clock in the morning, midheaven is gonna be better than yesterday. Midheaven is at 27 degrees of Aquarius. That is gonna be a beautiful energies with the ascendant and the moon at the same time. This is gonna be a very good within the friendships, very good with the things. But you're gonna have like cloudy visions, like you want to see something but you cannot see, kind of like a fog within the brain. You just don't push it. Let the things falling naturally within this, because those are the emotions. The moon is the emotions. Okay, and looking at within yourself during this, that might gonna seek in you from within yourself what is actually really going on. The moon is a very good aspect at this time with midheaven. At some point she's gonna be like no aspect, or only aspect that's gonna be with Lilith. Lilith doesn't have any other aspect at the same time. It's only the moon, which just tells me that some of the feminine energies they are going to be looking at within their own growing up. They're moving from some of trends or some of the toxic patterns, and just moving out of that because they have to be friend with their own self. So this is going to be the energy at 7 o'clock in the morning. Later on at 8 o'clock, midheaven is going to be on Pisces. Very good positions with Saturn. The learning and ascendant is very close into Venus. This is going to be that pull energy, brings the knowledge, brings the growth, brings the destiny, brings the communications. This is going to be this beautiful feminine energy that comes in and work with that. That's what this work, the mystery ways of work. You're trying something that works, it doesn't, but you're trying to pull yourself out of something, it doesn't work either, because of the destiny is there. Okay, when the destiny is there in these positions, we're talking about Saturn and the North Node. Saturn is the karmic ruler. He rules that energies. Now he's in a good position. Now we have Jupiter in there. And now we have a Venus that is focused with all this. So all this piles up, that is going to be this huge pull energy that makes you to do the things right. Since the ascendant, it is in Cancer, as of tomorrow, the moon is going to be there. The emotions of this family, and when the moon and Venus coming together, this is a very beautiful, divine, feminine energies. They're going to be developed. They're going to be working with that emotions and love coming in together, learning the new path and growth within reaching out its destiny. So people who are working on that path, they're gonna feel this energy that's gonna come in and is available in there. All right. So this energy that I was talking about later on is going to become your inner work. You're going to be seeing that energies that I was talking about, and at 9 o'clock, that energy is going to be continue working on all this. It's going to be coming in. It's going to be coming out for it. Midheaven is together with Neptune, and Neptune right now it is in trines with Mars, and Mars it is in sextile with Pluto. The same energies. It's like what Panther should take these toxic masculine energies, or I should seek visions and transformations. What I am going to do, I am going to be go full force, or I'm just going to step back and become wise. Let the things unfold in the front of me so I can know how to react. That is the part of me that I'm going to show that I'm grown up. Yeah, you're going to feel those energies. And at 10 o'clock, midheaven is going to be together with Chiron. There is going to be a square towards Venus there. You may going to feel like something has to be fueled, healed with in the divine energies. You're going to be look at it. But who does the healing? You. That's what Chiron in Aries. If you have Chiron in Aries in your chart, you probably blessed so much because you know how to heal things within yourself, but that also puts you on a path of you to become the wounded healer, healing other people, having other responsibilities. So if your Chiron is there, you're probably going to feel it within you, the calling, the situations inside of it. This time, though, the ascendant is a focus within Mars. That is going to be the energy of the push. What is that push is going to be? That push is going to be like, I don't want to talk, not worry about the destiny, or I want to get this destiny right away. It has to be here. I'll just have to make a phone call. It's not only a phone call. I have to go ahead and do this work. You can't just do the work. You can't. You just, that's not how it goes. Others cannot do the things for you. You have to do it for you, but not with physical force. And if you have not transformed, usually this is the time when the most of the people they have failed because that is not the right way. The right way is learning, and only the learning can happen with Saturn. Saturn, who is in sextile with Jupiter, North Node, and Mercury. Just excuse me for a second. Some side noises that interfere. All right. So, talking about 11 o'clock, in 11 o'clock, the midheaven meets with Jupiter and the destiny, the North Node. Jupiter is at 1 degrees, midheaven it's 2 degrees, North Node is at 3 degrees, Mercury is at 7 degrees, and they're all sextiling Saturn. Every other aspect right now is just intense in there, and only the teacher can help you, which is Saturn. Venus is not anymore in this beautiful trine with Saturn. Venus is done learning. Venus is one to act on it. Venus is seeks the authority. Venus is sextile with the Sun, and the Sun it is in sextile with Neptune. That's how she gets her visions, and her visions it's going through her transformations, which is Pluto. Yeah. So as you see it, Neptune is going to be helping both Mars and Venus at this time. But Venus is going to seeking the high authoritative figure. That could be father figure, okay? Because the sun represents the father, okay? Since Venus is in Cancer, that is going to be involving the family. But talking about this inner work is going to be done. You're going to be doing the work for your destiny. Be mindful about this push from Mars and Pluto towards to it, because some of you is going to be screwing up their own destiny from within themselves. You may going to feel that energy like a rush, like a push, like, you know what, and it's not for me, and I know what, and so on and so on. Step back, make a step back, and it's like go deep inside of your what you feel, within your emotions, within the energy. That is going to be the moon, okay? Look into that energies, and they're going to tell you where the conflict coming from within. Maybe you see the wrong thing. So here is at 12 o'clock, midheaven goes with Uranus. So that is going to be a good energies with Venus at the same time kick in. That is going to be since she moves ahead and ahead. In there, the ascendant is together with Lilith. But Lilith is squaring midheaven, Uranus, and the Sun. So be mindful about this underneath deceiving stories, deceiving situations. If you exactly looking within the authority, maybe the authority is not doing the right thing. So be patient, step back. Okay, stepping back, you're gonna be seeing things from a higher perspective. When I see the things from higher perspective, that is in the moment that you living in the reality. Okay. So at 1 o'clock, midheaven goes together with the sun. Very interesting moments of this time there. There's a beautiful trines with Pluto. Ascendant is in Virgo. That is coming in. It's like, you know what? Let's heal this destiny. Let's heal these communications. Let's do this growth. So if you have something within the first degrees of Virgo, you already feeling that energy. That energy during this time at 1 o'clock in the afternoon is going to be coming and kicking in a higher gear, and you're gonna feel the beauty from within, especially that it's connecting with Saturn, the karmic ruler within the mysteries ways. So this is gonna be an energy that is wanna bring it into the world. Healing energy, bring down into the world. That energy is coming from Taurus, is an earth. Okay, talking about Jupiter, the North Node, and Mercury is an Earth. What is Virgo? Earth. Okay, bring it down, baby. Get these energies here. Let's get this destiny here on Earth. So later on at 2 o'clock, midheaven is going to be in Gemini. There is going to be no aspect there. Ascendant is at 18 degrees of Virgo. That is going to be a square with the moon and opposing Neptune. A lack of the visions. It's like, I want to bring these energies, but they don't happen. Why? Divine time. Who is responsible for divine time? Uranus. Sudden changes. You ready? They're ready. That's how it goes. And looking at them, those energies there, The sun is going to be today moving into Gemini. That is going to be an energy of shift of the friendshipness. So this is today the day of this friendliness energy that is going to put authority from within you. If you have unfriendly with people, all of a sudden this energy is available within you. If you have issue with friends or getting things and touch base with friends, now is the moment to open up these energies, going with and flow, see what there is, be there for your friends, do the right things. Okay, seeking that energy because that energy is connecting directly with Pluto transformations. So there's going to be a lot of positiveness. It's coming out of this. We're not going to be thinking in that authority what we are going to do on Earth anymore. We're thinking more about developing the friend from within. So at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, midheaven is going to be pretty much together with the moon. There is going to be divine energies with Pluto, ascendant that it's 0 degrees of Libra, divine energies with 1 degree of Jupiter, and also the North Node, establishing these beautiful relationships. You have something in those degrees, that is going to be good for you. Everything that it's in the 1 degrees in there is good, except if you have 1 degrees of Leo, 1 degrees of Aquarius, and a 1 degree of Scorpio. That is gonna be this first 5 degrees in there that you can be having some issues with all this. Okay, but with that being said, the ascendant is going to be showing you these divine energies at this time. Later on, you're going to be working within those energies. And this is the divine assistance there. You're getting divine assistance to reaching out to your destiny. But you have to step back of what your vision is. And you're going to know that because midheaven is squaring Neptune. That is it, the visions inside of you, the internal visions of what they are. Those are three visions, okay? Lower self, higher self, and the divine. Which one are you going to pick, right? So, through these energies in their midheaven, when it's involved within that, you're going to be seeking higher evolutions in there to see from a higher point. And the only way to see from the higher point, that was going to be the masculine energies. You took the courage to look, to rise up, to grow up. You to level up. So at 4 o'clock, here's the full energies with Venus. It's coming in. Actually, the midheaven, it's exactly with Venus. Midheaven, it's at 14 degrees. Venus is at 15 degrees of Cancer. These energies are going to be really attaching to it. If you didn't learn something, now you have a chance to learn. Why? Because Venus is not anymore trining with Saturn, but midheaven is in the last degree of that trine in there. So through the midheaven connections that Venus is going to have, you can be able to reach that knowledge. It's like I know the things, but I have to remind myself what the things are, and I have to use that pool within me so I can develop everything that I need to do in the family. Okay, ascendant actually is going to be squaring all this, and you're going to be like, I don't see this relationship, I don't see all this, I don't think so this is going to work. That is going to be the moment that you are going to fail to your destiny because you give up. You give up from within yourself, while you should be focusing on study what you need to do for your destiny. Okay, guys. So at 5 o'clock, midheaven is going to be together with Mars. Ascendant is at 24 degrees of Libra, squaring Mars, squaring Pluto, opposing Jupiter in the North Node. Yeah. What is going on, Dio? Why is all this intense energies? Why do my relationship doesn't work? What about your relationship with yourself first? Okay. You look at it, everything within the relationships depends on who you are, how honest you are you open, are you getting into this, are you understanding your partner, do you understand your partner needs, did your partner understands your needs? Because you and your partner have to reach your destiny. You're going to feel this. But if you're not, are you going and you're standing on your own destiny? Talking about the self sabotaging energies in there. How you going to solve this? Everything gets connected with who? The moon. The moon is right now moving into Gemini. She's sextiling the Jupiter and the North Node, the emotions, your emotions through you. But since the moon is in Gemini, that is the friendship zone. It is the friend with your intuition. You to be the best buddy with your emotions. To some of it, this is going to be the best energies of sharing things with mother, doing the things and the connecting with the mother. So later on at 6 o'clock, midheaven is at 13 degrees. That is going to be interesting situations. Ascendant is at 5 degrees of Scorpio, purging. Yeah, purging is still going on. It's going to be for a while, so might as well get used to it. And learning that through this period, you can purge everything that your system doesn't need, and the divine will assist you. But first of all, you have to know what to purge. Now is the moment you're going to see what you're going to purge. Later on, when that energy is overnight is in the Scorpio, you're feeling that. You're going to feel that because you're going to be working with that energy. All right. So at 7 p.m., with all these situations, I would say it's like, you know what? We have a situations. We all have a situations in there. Midheaven, it's 20 degrees of Leo. That's going to be when Mars gain his divine energies there. For real. He's going to be working on that divine energies. It's going to take a while. So might as well get patience with yourself as the masculine energies. Wait for the things to unfold. Maybe you have to stay put. Maybe you have to stay there. Maybe you have to try to do the right things and seek what the divine is going to be open the doors for you. Midheaven has a divine energies with Neptune and Pluto. The same time, it begins to have the moon divine energies aspect with Pluto. Transformations in a process, purging process. It's gonna be you have the assistance from the divine's energies with all this intensity. As long as you're learning to let it go, you let it go all these burdens to the divine. You let it go of the control button. You trust and you surrender to whatever it is. And when you surrender, they remove what is from you. They're helping you to develop new things within yourself, you to go on. Ascendant is at 17 degrees of Scorpio, and it's going to be a very beautiful trine with the 15 degrees Venus that is in Cancer. Good emotions in the feminine. Feminine energy, specifically throughout this hour, they're going to be very lucky, but they're going to be also very lucky. We're talking about once Mars is stepping there. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for coming in. So, talking about an 8 o'clock at the afternoon, midheaven goes into Virgo, talking about this energy of healing. It's going to be there towards Mercury, the North Node, and Jupiter. You're going to feel those energies kicks in there. Midheaven, it's in a very beautiful sextile with Venus. But the ascendant is at 29 degrees, excuse me, of Scorpio. There is a divine energies between Jupiter, North Node, and the Moon. You're gonna see this friendshipness with the mother, this friendshipness with your emotions, how it helps you to reach your destiny. When you put these divine emotions inside of you and let those divine emotions guiding you, But you have to work on this. You have to get within all this. And now, since the moon is involved within that, Pluto is in the divine energies with the moon. So the transformations go through your intuitions. The intuitions go to ascendant when it's coming towards you. And from the ascendant, it goes into the Jupiter and the North Node. But usually that is going to be coming in, talking about sometimes, and it's like about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock divine time. If you wake up at 3 o'clock and you get in a call from the divine, that will be it. Your destiny is calling you. So later on at 9 o'clock, midheaven goes to 0 degrees of Libra. There is this divine energies with the North Node again. These divine blessings that you have in there with the Jupiter and the growth and the North Node. Now you're working with this. Now you getting it into these energies. The war and the ascendant before. And with the divine energies that right now, Pluto is going to help the moon to transition into Cancer, which is going to happen overnight. You're going to feel this energy of mothering help, really help within your emotions. Some of you maybe get emotional, somebody maybe develop emotions, somebody maybe work with the mother about emotions. But this is the very beautiful union it's coming between the mother and the daughter for within the feminine place at where? At home in Cancer on this earth that you develop this home environment, caring home environment of the mother. The moon is going to be very powerful because she is home. Okay. So these divine energies with Pluto is going to help overnight with finding the solutions between the push and the pull and thoughts about the divine. So later on at 10 o'clock, that energy is going to be getting interesting because of midheaven is in Libra. It is about this square with Venus. This is the time that Venus is like, I don't see these relationships. I don't see all this. And you're in the relationship is like you pointing out to the blames of the daughter and the divine situations and so on. That is in the moments that you have to really look in yourself, not in the other person, looking within you. That is going to be coming in because the ascendant is in 24 degrees of Sag, of Sagittarius. That is a in beautiful trine with Jupiter and the North Node. Expressions of this. You're basically gonna see it. Your destiny is there. But if you are within your ego and you pointing the fingers, you need to remember when you point fingers, 3 fingers pointing towards you. When a one goes there, which is this one, if you look at this, 3 fingers pointing towards you. So be mindful about those energies that is there. And at 11 o'clock, you're going to feel the purge. You're going to be knowing what you have to remove from your system. What is it that allowance is going to be? What is those energies that are going to be? And you're going to be using what? The divine authority. You're going to be developing this friendshipness with the divine. Maybe a late night talk with authority figure, dad, on a very good late night. But be mindful about those energies because those energies they are very beautiful. And on one side, that is a very beautiful kite with the moon, very beautiful kite that it's involved Saturn in there, and those energies are connecting all with Jupiter and the North Node. But midheaven is where at 2 degrees of Scorpio, which is opposing all the Jupiter, the North Node, and Mercury. So be careful with your communications. That can cost you a relationship, loss of relationships, loss of authority in there. and specifically that midheaven is going to be a square with Mars and a square with Pluto. Yeah, the push. You need to understand you have to clear the push in order to get the pull, and allow the divine to help you overcome the push so you can have the pull of your destiny coming towards you, not the push. Because if you're pushing something, you're pushing it away from you. But if you let it go of the push buttons, if you're allowing everything from the divine, your destiny is coming towards you. Okay, guys? That's what I have for you. If you're divine masculine energies, you better practice in this. If you're divine feminine in there, understanding what's going on with the masculine energies, try not to fight it. Don't make unnecessary dramas inside. So, Christine, you have a golden energy healing. My twin flame divine change light sometimes. Okay. Well, thank you, Christine. And that was it, the astro gravitational report. Just be careful with the push and the pull and allowing the divines to happen. Don't push it again. Allow the pull to pull you where it needs to be, to pull you towards your destiny, and trust the divine. They know better than you. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Be peace, be love, be light, and I will see you in it tomorrow. Okay, guys, love you so much.